I'm sitting here with Karis Nafty from Happy Dogs, and she does a lot of the training for the dogs that take part in this Oyster Festival that we have coming up. Now, tell me, how much work does somebody have to put in to actually win something like this?
Years and years of work.
Yeah.
Agility is like any sport or any discipline. It takes a long time to get good at it. So to even begin to enter a competition, the dogs usually need about a year's worth of very consistent training. And then to excel in it and sort of become a champion can sometimes takes 5-6 years beyond that.
So you need work from both the dog and the owner, and these two have to work absolutely as a team.
Yes.
To be able to do well in something like this.
Yes, the analogy I like to use with agility, it's a lot like ballroom dancing, honestly. It's people, it's two partners working together. And if both of you aren't in sync, it's not going to work. The dogs listen to the owner's body language, and the owner has to be able to do the same from the dog. It's a real dialogue in order to be able to do agility. It's complicated, there's a lot of elements to it. So yes, it takes a lot of work from both sides. And when people when they first start training their dog, a lot of their frustration is around their own inability to be fluid with their bodies, let's say. And so the dogs will only be as good as their handlers. So the two usually learn together.
And how many people do you have taking part in this expert section?
In this, none of us yet in the expert section. No.
So they're getting
We're
there?
getting there. We're getting there. It's the Knysna Agility team is only about 2 years old.
Okay.
So all of our dogs are new. They're fairly new. And in order to progress to grade 3, your dog first has to win in grade 1, 3, get 3 clear rounds under the time allotment. So in other words, they don't knock any jumps over. And then 3 clear rounds for grade 2. So you have to go to a lot of different shows. So we're hoping now with this show and others to try to get more shows in this area so our dogs have more of a chance to compete. So at the moment we're all in grade 1.
So this is a work in progress.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a hobby. It takes a long time. It's a real commitment. The dogs you see who are in grade 3, people put in a lot of time, they put in a lot of money, they put in a lot of energy.
How much time do they put in? Say in a week, how much time do they put in with their dogs as far as training is concerned?
Most of my handlers come twice a week, so 2 hours a week. Some people come once a week, it depends on their schedules, but they all work at home. They practice at home. So most people have jumps set up in their yard and different things. And there's elements of the agility, the work that they can do. You know, they have to practice stay, for example, and that's just sort of a daily thing. You have to work on a lot.
Why do people do this?
Because it is such a joy. It is fun. It becomes a passion. It's for people like myself who just love their dogs and want to do something fantastic with dogs.
So that's the basic stepping away point, is that you have to love the animals, you have to really do what's good for them, and then this all comes naturally because it's all the way they play and things like that.
Yeah, originally I started doing agility about 15 years ago when I first started training dogs, and what got me into it is I had 2 very hyper dogs. And I didn't know what to do with them. I was a bit overwhelmed because they had so much energy. And I started in agility as a way to sort of focus them and do something with them. And it built on from there. So that's really the thing. The people who come to agility classes enjoy spending time with their animal and want to find a wonderful thing, you know, of something fun to do.
Give them a fuller life.
Absolutely. The dogs you see who do, they love it. There's no way to force dogs to do this sport. They do it from love. I mean, they see the equipment and they just start getting frantically excited about it. They love it.
I can see the dogs that were busy training when we were there on that particular day, and the way they just approach this. So you can see they're absolutely so excited to do this. And I can see that you're absolutely a dog lover because all your dogs come around here as well. Yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck for this competition. Are you going to take part as well?
I am, with 2 of my dogs. Tess here. She's running with me, and she's been in quite a few shows. She's my most experienced dog. And then my other little dog, my little crossbreed, is running in his first show. And Rango is interesting because he's from animal welfare. And a lot of people think in order to do this sport, people think you need a fancy dog or a purebred dog. Not the case at all. Rango is just a little dog from SPCA Special.
Saved from it,
Yep, and I got him a year ago. He hasn't even been working for a year, and he is doing fantastic.
Excellent. I wish you all the luck for this competition.
Thank you.
And we'll be there to spur you guys on.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hi Samantha. That looked fantastic. How did that go?
Very fast. No, it went well. I was very pleased. He was very confident. He's just still very young, so when he's in the weaves, in the wiggle sticks, just at the end, he sort of loses concentration. He wants to come out and go in the tunnel. So we missed that one, but very happy. He did the gamble very nicely, and it's working far away from him. So very pleased.
I thought that went excellent. I think you even got some applause from the stadium there. It was really nice.
Yeah, I'm very pleased. He's still very young, like I said, so I'm just working on getting his confidence, getting him to do the obstacles nicely.
Excellent. Thank you very much. We're talking to Ansi. Ansi, tell me, how did the round go? I believe you had a couple of dogs in this competition?
I got a border collie, which is normal standard size, and I got a little wannabe border collie, which is a crossbreed of sorts. We don't know what's in there. The border collie, we did really, really well. I think we scored something like 30 points, which is a really high score. But then we didn't crack the gamble at the end, so it doesn't count.
So that's what the competition is all about, is that gamble where you have to stand away and let the dog do what it wants to do, right?
Absolutely, yes. Getting that gamble is all you want to do, and earn enough points to then warrant your qualification.
I tell you what, one of these days is going to go right for you, as you know. But well done, eh? The dogs that you run with seem to really, really enjoy it.
Oh, we do. We all love it. I mean, this is a sport for the pure love and joy of being with your animal, and a bond that nothing can surpass this. Nothing.